Nothing to do with the past, mate.
Yes, boys, you good?
Oh, how are we?
Yes.
We good?
Can't play golf with legs are fucked up, mate. At least it's the same colour. Yeah,
A little bit better.
Yes, people, it's your boy here, FMISANTA, here to deliver like Santa as usual. And today we're at Florence Park. We're at Colchester Training Ground today. And to my right hand side, I've got our skipper, Dobbo. How you doing, my man?
Yeah, I'm good. Very hot, Sammy, as expected. Us gingers don't last well in this heat, but no, looking forward to today.
Before we look forward to today, I want to look back to the previous game. Big win over, who was it again that we beat the other day? Tevin. We beat Tevin the other day. 2-0 win, clean sheet. What did you make of that game, and what could you drag away from that game to take onto this game today?
I think the most important thing really is just getting the 3 points in the bag. Tavern presented themselves very well. I thought they were a very close-knit unit, very tough game. You're always going to get a tough game over against teams like the Tavern.
There was a little bit of altercation going on in the game. I don't know what really happened, but if you could fill me in a little bit, you know what I mean, and let me know what actually happened. What happened in that little altercation, if you don't mind sharing with us?
It's football. So that's football. You know, things happen. We will have a beer afterwards and we forget about it, but that is Border League football at its finest. So that is grassroots football. So yeah, no problems with that, and I'm sure we'll have a few similar incidents today. But there you go, that's what it is. And after 90 minutes, we shake hands and put it behind us.
Is it one of them things? Although it's football, but is it one of them things based on the we're putting ourselves in a position that people are going to bring a little bit, you know, a bit of shithousery. They want to get the clicks. They want to get the little viral clip. Do you think there's a bit of that there, or is it just football?
There's a bit of that. You know, no one likes losing, despite whoever it's against, whether it be us or whether it be someone else. I've been on the other end of that, you know, losing games against the likes of Hashtag and them sort of teams who bring it as well. So again, that's just football, and that is what grassroots football is about. And you know, you get the likes of the Billerickis where they were coming up, and all the socials follows them. Obviously, Ollie over at Covershore.
Big game ahead today. What do you reckon? What could we bring into this game? How could we deal? I don't know much about their team. Do you know a little bit about their team? Do you know what they're about? Do you know what threats? Do you know what we should be aware of and we should be looking forward to? What do you reckon?
I'll be honest, I don't know too much about them. They won't know too much about us, to be honest with you. But today, you know, you play the conditions. Obviously, the pitch is good. We'll be looking to retain the ball. Obviously, with the sun out like it is today, again, we'll be looking to retain the ball. Last week was a different side to us altogether. You know, very much Route 1 last week. You can't be playing football when there's bubbles like there was last week. So we'll play the conditions again. I'm sure the manager will set us up in the right way, and we'll be looking to get on the ball and express ourselves, and hopefully just retain the ball and kind of bully in that way a little bit.
One thing I want to ask, throughout this season, who is the one outstanding player that's been standing out for you? Like that one player, for example, player of the month. Who's the player of the month for you, actually?
I think a shout out to Keegan. You know, he's 16. First and foremost, we'll miss him today. He's not around today, so we will miss Keegan today. Matty, I like Matty in midfield, very tidy. But again, you know, the keeper's young. He's done well. Equipped himself very well so far. And then you've got some older heads in the team, you know, like Tommy. He's done well, albeit he missed the last game. But for me, I like Cannell. I like Cannell. He's raw, he's young, and he's hungry. So I like Cannell personally.
Player of the month for you?
Not sure about player of the month. I'll probably possibly even go for Keegan for player of the month, just because of his age and what he's brought so far. But yeah, my favourite player is probably Cannell at the minute. Soft spot for him.
Love that. For the people watching, for the KPR fans watching us, you got a message for them to keep in tune with the content? What would you want to tell them?
I think just stay tuned. You know, it's a journey for us. We're just starting that journey, and yeah, stay tuned, and we'll see what we can do.
Exactly, we'll see what we can do. You want to stay tuned. You want to subscribe to the channel. Make sure like, comment, share, and we'll catch you lot in a bit. Very good. Jan, listen, we're here with our main ball sponsor for the season. I just want to have a word with you. I just want to have a word with you. Your look, yourself in general, Ian. You look beautiful, man.
You like it, yeah?
I love it. Ball sponsoring KPR. What intrigued you to want to sponsor KPR for this season?
I like the old concept behind it, and Dave Matthews taught me into it, so I'm a bit of a sucker for the local sports stuff. So yeah, no, I thought why not? give it a go.
What do you think of the KPR boys and how we're doing this season so far and the progression? What do you think?
Yeah, decent start. First game lost, but last couple they won. So yeah, no, it's all good stuff.
I mean, in terms of content and bringing grassroots football to the internet, for example, what do you think? What do you think of the idea of that, of bringing social media?
Yeah, it's clever idea. A bit like the old #United concept. Yeah, no, very clever, very good. Thing of the future.
Exactly. Any players that you're looking forward to seeing today, or is this the first game you're coming to see?
First game. Got to be honest. Yeah, first one I've done.
Big expectations?
Yeah, but it's a hot day. It's a hot day, so like they might have to take it a bit easier.
Ian, thank you very much. Anything that you got to say for the KPR fans watching around the world?
Good luck today. That's about it.
People, catch you in a bit.
Right, guys, it's the next important game because it's the next one. That's it, right? This is super important today. The surface out there is fantastic, right? It's one of the best facilities that we will play at, okay? What we done well last week was recognise what we had to deal with in terms of the opposition and the surface, and it's the same today. Don't get lulled into this. We can play, yeah. We can play on this pitch, right? You've got to have that little bit of non-league about you, which is still when that ball lands into midfield, right? Or we get the defenders, right? Good clearances, because that is what turns teams, right? We've all got into a culture now where everyone is expected to be able to bring the ball down and pass, all right? But the old school of into midfield, no nonsense, pop it back over the top. Their centre-backs aren't set, right? They are expecting you to play. I know we can play, but we've got to be able to do the other side of the game, is what we done last week, right? Cal and Cam, what I want you guys to recognise, and especially from Dobbo, is that we don't over-insure ourselves with getting in the fullbacks, all right? Because at times, we had an overload of probably 5v2, all right? So, the two wing-backs, right? If it's your wide guy pushing on, right, and you need to go on because the striker's up there, you've got to tell them, right? But if you feel like, oh, listen, it's just the striker coming on, I've only got two, we're 3v2, make sure the fullbacks go out, because that's where we was actually getting done. If we need to set traps, we do it nice and early, we overload one side, force the ball inside where we can pick it up, because Hampy will come in, we'll have the overload of the four players, all right? Going forward, listen, nice and positive. We scored it, got ourselves 2 good goals on Saturday, right, from good play. The switch is still on. We worked on that on Wednesday with the formation that we have. Get the ball out to TC, get it out to Lewis Tracy. Recognise the trigger points, right, where we keep, and then we just up the tempo and we get the ball out wide. If the ball comes into us, right, and it will do, even though it's a good surface and it bounces up, all we recognise just to slow it down. Because it goes up in the air and then we're still thinking we've got to do 100 miles an hour. It goes up, get it down, compose, pass, bang. We now need to prove to ourselves we can mix it up, we can play ugly, we can be physical. What I want you to do now is this up here, is go, right, that's a great surface up there, but I'm not going to fall into that trap of nice and cash, back foot. We need to be intent, right? We go out with a good intent of us to go out and be first to the ball. You overpower your opponent. All those there, it goes back to Bobby Basic, yeah? Work first, play later. Earn the right to play. As a Kings Park Rangers player, they're going to turn up here today with all the other things that are going on. They know they need to turn up. Right, so you've got to match that and another 10%. If you do that, you will go on and win the game. But it comes from you, out on the pitch. Recognise the tools that you need. Find the areas where there's weaknesses. Exploit it, right? Look after the ball. Play with an enthusiasm, be creative. This is your time. We're making a journey. We're documenting everything that you do. The next 90 minutes, this preparation, but the next 90 minutes in your life is the 90 minutes that you've never seen, never done, never played. You're writing your history in the next 90 minutes. So what you do out there, someone comes down and sees you, they might only ever see you play once. The next 90 minutes, they're going to see you. They're going to see Tom Coughlin. They're going to see Lewis Tracy. Right? Might be the only game. Make sure this game that they see you play is the best game of your life. Right? And that's how you should play. Every game. The next 90 minutes, you make history, you create what you're going to do. Document it on there. We're going up, but it comes from here. That's the pressure that I put on you. But listen, that's the pressure we want in life, don't we? We want to go up. Is that what it is? Or we just play the next 90 minutes, just play it out. Right? It's got to be done like that. So if you don't know what the team is by now, I will go through it, right? So it's Ben, right? Cam, Dobbo, Cal, Lewis Tracy, Matty Southwell, JP, Tom Coughlin, Bailey, Ben Cadell, and Hampy up top, right? The guys that are on the, who are not starting, listen, keep yourself warm. That ain't going to be hard, alright? But just keep stretching. We have a good warm up, right? 3 points and nothing less. Alright? Come on, boys. Come on.
That's dead, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's that.
Guys, little bounce, keep your arms nice and low, nice and relaxed.
Good game, boys. Have a good game.
Okay, get it. Okay.
Pass out. Have a good one.
Okay, Cameron's in the middle, yeah. So,
Coming in, boys. Hey! Let's go then, boys. Hey! Yeah!
Up we get, Tiptree up!
Get up, boys. Get up, Lou. In the back, red. Hold it, home line.
got to be.
Go, Toby, press that, Toby, press him! Inside, go on. I'm done, Harry! That's good, Matt, stay there, stay between them.
Hold it! Hold it!
Josh, let me out, yeah. Good lad. Toby, come here. Josh!
Drop back, Tom!
Good man, you're going to have to do that.
Win us that,
Go, Toby!
Toby!
Good kick, Josh!
Okay, we know, thank you.
Josh, come on! Josh, Josh! Too easy!
Heads up, boys!
Good time.
Too easy, boys, too easy. Who's on it?
Hold on!
Boys, you've got to hit your point! Back in then. Away! Get it, baby! Happy, hold it!
Quickly, Tiptree, organise! Toby going 6!
One more, selfie. That is fucking safe. Different grade, selfie.
Get out! Love that, shoot early!
Channel!
Lovely, Tom. Too slow!
Good ball! Unlucky! Good, E-man! That's better, TC, well done! He's on! Go on, Matt!
Ref! Have a word then about the keeper!
Yes, Dobbo, well done! Selfie! That's good, Matt Griffin, well done!
going for that foul. He literally's taken off, hasn't he? He tried to catch him, he's missed him.
I think he has
Well, now, I mean, tough game, man. It was quite an entertaining game going into it, but it's just fizzled out, man. Like, obviously, situation over there across the pitch. What did the guy do again?
Yeah, so he's gone in for a challenge and then just landed on his arm and it's snapped.
I mean, I heard someone say, he could use his other arm to get up and go.
Yeah, he could have done like a press up. Yeah, no, he's done.
What did you make of the game so far? I mean, the 20 minutes we played, I don't know if it was even 20 minutes, but
Yeah,
what did you make of it?
Good start. Obviously, we got, I think, a break down the right, got in, shot, went in there then. I think one of your players played a nice little through ball, keeper fumbled and good little follow-up. It was looking like it was going to be an exciting game. 1-0 already, I said, like 15 minutes in. But yeah, we'll have to do it again next year.
I mean, he went in for that 2-foot challenge, didn't he? And he came out wrong with it, you know what I mean? But
it's one of them days.
It's one of them days, man. It's beautiful weather.
Get to the pub earlier.
Exactly. Beautiful weather. But oh well, man. We'll make the most out of it. Good to see you and loving your tattoo, by the way. Josh. Long day, man.
Well, it weren't that long, was it?
9 minutes worth, mate.
Was it 9 minutes worth of content, was it?
9 minutes.
9 minutes?
Felt bad, didn't it? And 2 goals. But that's good content in 9 minutes, though.
That is great.
2 goals, abandoned game. And Rich got how many photos?
About 406.
Yeah. in 9 minutes.
I love it.
Do you know what I mean? What can you do in 9 minutes? 9 minutes of entertainment, mate. You know what I mean? That's what happens at KPR. We still make 9 minutes entertaining, so ice cream van's going off, yeah. So I'm gonna have some beers. I'm gonna have some beers tonight. Selfie's going. Look, Selfie's killed his whole weekend.
Alright, Selfie. What did you make of the little 9 minutes of game that we played?
9 minutes was alright. Played well, but it's just one of those things, innit? Happens in football sometimes. So
yeah, let's hope it gets better, don't it?
People, as usual, we make the most out of it. You know what I mean? What can we do, man? Subscribe to the channel as usual.
go again.
We go again next week. Who we got next week?
You should know.
Mersey at home.
Mersey at home.
Wait.
Mersey at home next week, alright? I think, am I in next week? I'm in next week for a little bit. Long day?
It's a long day to sit on the bench, you know.
Short day.
Yeah, it's a short day. I mean, we turned up an hour and a half before kick-off. 5 minutes to play. Time to get to the pub.